Yep. I think we are live. Yes, we are live in College right now from West Africa, Ghana. And right now I'm inside Cape Coast. Yes. Hey, thank you very much, everybody, for checking me out. It's been a while. We did a live session because, like I always say, the students are back to school, so we need to take it slow. We need to focus on the student as well so that they can, do exactly what they want to do or study hard for them to, go to the next level in life. I studied and I'm right here doing that. So we need to give them the opportunity, the chance to also do the same. Thank you very much again, Medasi. I always say Medasi because very soon we're going to start the local Ghanaian languages, right? And like I said, I do Fanti. I'm very good with Fanti. Inti mechechi obiara orisham. Say intima Fanti kasana echiri no say send them email a mecha wasi na makachoza in America. So hey, um, today let's just go straight to the point and have a discussion among ourselves, right? I know most of us have the intention, we have the vision, the goal to move to the motherland. But in as much as we want to move to the motherland, we should also look at how are we going to survive. I did some videos, I think 1 or 2 months ago, and the title was don't come to the motherland to look for work to do. Yes, you can decide to come practice your doctor thing, your nursing thing, your teaching thing, your carpentry thing, which is beautiful. But then let's look at you coming to the motherland with all the skills, all the knowledge that you have learned from the Western world. You bring it down here to the motherland to help protect Africa, to help build Africa. And to be specific, Ghana, because I'm in Ghana right now, so I can speak more of Ghana. If you're watching this live feed, please hit the subscribe button if you've not done it. And also like the video and share this video. Let your people, let your friends, let your family see that an African brother right here is trying to put Africans from the motherland and Africans in the diaspora together. We are bridging the gap. Yes. So, assuming you want to come to the motherland, you want to move to Ghana, and then you want to start a venture. Let's be specific with farming. Yes, I know. Hello, John Money. Hello from Texas. How are you doing? Thank you very much for checking us out. So, you want to go into farming. What exactly do you want to do when it comes to farming? One of the sectors in Ghana that is helping us push economically up there is farming. So most people, even politicians, musicians, I can talk of John Dumelo, who is also doing marvelous with farming here in Ghana. So there are a lot of big men, people who are really doing farming, and it's really going well for them. So today, I have this awesome couple in the United States. Yes, they have sat down, they have planned, and they are executing whatever they plan to do when it comes to farming. To be honest with you, the brother and the sister that we're going to talk to today, they are not in Ghana as I'm speaking to you. You see, that is what I talk about trust. I know most of you been watching movies, listening to other people, and like, no, I don't trust Africans. I don't trust Africans. But I see this brother to farming here in. So I'll put him through pretty soon. Sorry, forgive me. Today my internet is a little bit, up and down, but we're really going to make it up. Don't worry about the internet cutting and all that. But let me say, Alison, Gatwi, I'm not African, but I'm really interested in moving there. Beautiful. Hey, Africa is not only for Africans in diaspora. It is for everybody who want to move to the motherland. So if you're ready to move to the motherland, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, just get yourself together, do what you gotta do, and then move to the motherland. Connect with the people to the motherland. All right. So pretty soon I'm gonna bring my brother and my sister from United States on, and then we will have a conversation about their farming and then everything about them here on the motherland. So let me bring them in real quick. All right. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, how are you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm taking it easy. I'm just glad that at the end of the day, we're gonna share our experiences with our brothers and sisters across the world about what you guys are really doing. So first of all, let us know your names and then a little bit about you guys.
Okay. For me, my name is Isaac Osei Buama. That's my full name. But the name that I was given me when I was born was Isaac Osei Kwame Buama. So yeah, and I'm from the Ashanti region. I was born in Kumasi. So and I'll let her introduce herself.
My name is Felicia Boma. Um, I'm American. We've been married for 11 years now. We have 3 kids. And we're planning on moving back to Ghana.
Go ahead. Sorry, the internet was messing up a little bit, but go ahead.
I think you're froze, Echo.
One time, one out.
Hello, can you hear me?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I can hear you now. Yeah, the internet went out.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead. I can hear you now. I need to. Hello. Okay, the internet is gone down a little bit, but if you can hear me, I want to know. Those of you watching me right now, please let me know if you can hear me. I want to bring them back right now. Just put up a comment. Let me know if you can hear me, and then I will bring them back pretty soon. Yeah, the connection is bad. Yes, that is the issue we are facing today, but we'll still go ahead and do it. The connection is bad. So if you're watching, kindly put up a comment and let me know if you can really hear me. Yeah, if you can hear me speaking. Okay. So please put up a comment. Let me know if you can hear me, and then I'll bring them back. Yeah. So we are basically talking about how to start a farm in Ghana, how to invest in farming here in Ghana. So that is what we are looking at right now. But I want to know if anybody can. Okay. Okay. So my brothers are saying they can hear me. All right. So can you hear me, guys?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's go on. So, yes, you were introducing yourselves to the people.
Do you want us to do it all again?
Yeah. Because that side skipped off because the internet was going and coming back. Yeah.
Okay. My name is Felicia Bulma. I'm American. We've been married for 11 years. We have 3 kids, and
Wow.
we are moving to Ghana as soon as possible.
Wow. As soon as the borders are open, right?
Yes.
So I'm very sure when you go to bed and then you get out on your knees, you're like, oh God, let them open the borders, right?
Right?
All right. So with the introduction that you've given us, we're going straight to the point. I know you guys are into farming, serious farming in Ghana. Why did you choose to bring this project to Africa and Ghana? You could have done it in the United States or maybe somewhere in Asia, somewhere in Northern America, wherever. But you decided to come to Africa and specifically Ghana. Why that move?
Well, I'm going to answer that because Ghana is that's where I'm from. So basically, everything that I do, I live here, but uh, I don't consider myself that I'm from here. Because even from the first day when I came to this country, I never had in my mind to live here for long. I always thought about going back home to like apply whatever I learned over here. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So the farming, like you said, I could have done it anywhere. I mean, it's kind of a little bit difficult over here trying to do stuff over here. But even if it was easy, I know myself that I wouldn't have done that over here because I want to do something back home in Ghana to help people, to provide jobs and other stuff for people and to provide food and improve the economy of Ghana. So that is what
Yeah.
actually made me want to build everything in Ghana.
Wow, beautiful. I think most of the government officials who speak on radio and on TV are always, trying to convince brothers and sisters who are learning, who are getting knowledge from the West to come back and then, teach us how things are done. Felicia, let me come to you. Would you say that the system that runs everything in the West is way better than how we run things here. Because I'm asking this because most people say I'm going to learn from the West and then bring it back to Africa.
I don't think it's better.
Mhm.
Each place has their own unique things that make each thing maybe a little more beneficial than the other place. But it's a lot harder here to do
Mhm.
things. There's a lot more red tape you have to go through. Um, you have to be in certain circles to get anything done. It's really more so who you know than what you know. So you may be the smartest person in the whole world. If you don't know the right person, you're still not going to get anything done here.
All right.
In Ghana, it's a little bit different. You
Okay.
have more area to be able to do the things you need to do without having to go through so much red tape and expenses to get it done.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah.
think you're right. Yeah. Every location, every area, and whatever system that works over there. Yeah. But it's good always to try the other people's system to see if it's going to really work on your part.
Yeah.
So, what is the name of this project you guys are doing in Ghana, and why that TWT Enterprise?
Huh. So it's kind of the name for the farm is called like TWT, as you said. You know, when I was growing up, like the story behind it is I was the slowest kid ever, like you would probably ever see when I was growing up. You know, and I always have to catch up to the like my the other kids.
Yeah.
But I never gave up. And sometimes,
Okay.
when I go to school and you have to do some mathematics and stuff, and you know, I was different. Like it wasn't that I didn't want to learn, but I always want to grab everything before I move on to the next one. So they used to beat me, and one day I sat somewhere under a tree, like, and in the sand, I picked up a stick and wrote "Time will tell." You know, yeah. So that time will tell. Trust me, I wrote it on any book that like I use at school. Ever since that day, like so people never knew my name at school most of the time. I'll write CWT, and everybody most of the time they know who this book belongs to. You know, so I thought about it. One day I'm going to have something on it. I'll call it CWT. And everybody will know because I'm going to catch up to everybody and I'm going to pass everybody. Not even catch up to them. I'll pass them. Like, you know, and that was how it started. You know, since that day, I learned faster. I run faster. Whatever I did, I tried to catch up. And that was how TWT came about. You know, but according to like talking about the farm thing that we are doing right now, all these things came about. Like she was the biggest part of it. You know, she was
Wow.
always researching about Africa and all those things. And I was always wanted to go back. My initial plan was just put my money together. Maybe when we go, then I just do everything myself. But
Mm-hmm.
she started researching. You come home from work and she's watching TVs and stuff about Africa. I was like, huh, why don't I start doing mine? So by the time we go, it'll all be done. You know. So that was how that started. Like everything started.
Wow. So she's the motivation behind what you guys are doing right now. Hey, shout outs to you, Felicia.
Yeah.
All right, all
Uh,
right. So with this farming project, can we know what exactly is under the TWT Enterprise? What exactly are you doing under it so that people will understand the exact project you guys are doing in Ghana?
okay. Yeah. So the first project that I did was it's in Kumasi. So I started with a pig farm. So we started with 10 pigs, and we bought like pregnant pigs. That's how we started. Then after like about 3 months, they all gave piglets. So they gave us piglets, like at least 10 each from each pig. Then we started expanding the pig farm, you know, because pigs they grow really quick and they give birth really quick. So
Okay.
as of now, we have close to about 200 of them. But the buildings for them, we have almost about 3 buildings already done. Each building, like the first one, can actually hold up to about 500 pigs. The second one
Mhm,
can hold up to about 500 to about 1,000. The third
mhm.
one that we are doing to can hold up to about 2,000 pigs.
Okay.
So it's a it's all like basically done over there. We're just waiting for us to get more pigs to put them in. No, but the process of acquiring the pigs and all those things, if you want me to explain, I can go into details on that one. How we got them and were we there when we got them? No, all of these things I have to talk with people over there and ask them, and I have to get people that I could trust to do all of these things for me. You know, most of the time it's difficult to trust people, but but once you find the person that you can trust me, whatever you want to do, they become your motivation because they give you information that this is what we need to do, this is where we need to go, and they become your eyes. So that was, I would say that has made whatever I'm doing very very easy, because somehow some way I find the most honest
Okay.
people on earth to help me do what I'm doing. You know, and
Wow.
yeah, I don't know how it came to be, but later on as we go on, I'll tell you one particular story how I met one guy who has helped me
Mm-hmm.
done a whole lot of stuff. Like, and I don't. Sometimes I think it's a miracle, but nothing happens for a reason. Things happen
Yeah.
for a reason. Like,
Yeah.
so the pig farm, uh, my sister started it. Then I got one of my friends to help out. Then I got a veterinary man who came on board to help us set it up and teach us how to raise the pigs and how to kind of run them commercially. Not in those days how we used to do pigs, like just leave them around and about 10 years, or sometimes even like when they give birth from birth to for you to sell them in those olden days in Ghana, people used to take about a year before they can sell their pigs. But now we have learned ways so that when the pigs are born, it takes us about 4 to 6 months. They will be really, really big. Then we can sell them and make profit, then buy more pigs. So that's what has helped us for the farm to move ahead really, really fast. You know,
Wow.
now that I'm talking to you, by the end of next month, we're probably going to have close to about 2,000 pigs on the farm because
Wow.
we have
By the
put
end of
everything
this month,
together. But by the end of next month,
next
yeah,
month, what,
yeah,
2,000?
yeah, about 2,000 of them because we have put together some few things that will help us do that. And
Wow, that's a lot. I don't know. Let me catch you in. Do you see my screen right now?
yeah, yes,
And do you see? So this big pig gave birth to all these little ones. So that is about
yes,
like 10.
yes,
Hmm. Aren't
Wow.
they
So
so
if
cute?
yeah, so it means that if you have like girl pig like this big one, let's say five of them, and then they all give birth to let's say 10 of this, you're gonna have like how many of that? Like
Maybe 60
50.
pigs.
yes.
Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot. Like honestly, I never thought like something like this. I've never seen something like this before. Honestly, like I mean, you guys are giving me the experience of learning about pigs, and all that. So now, was that the beginning of your project, the pig farming?
The beginning of the project, like of just the pig, yes, this was the beginning. But the beginning of everything that we are doing, this was the second in line of
Okay, so
everything
what
that
was
we are
the
doing.
first one?
The first one was I was trying to find some place that we can live first when we go. So
Okay.
we the first thing that I did was to buy a plot of land somewhere in Accra. You know, but after I bought the land, I met one guy and he told me that you know what, since you are not here, it's going to be easy for you to go through a real estate agent because when you are not here and you're trying to build, sometimes finding the mason and all those things becomes very, very difficult. So we got connected to those estate people. And my house was actually, I think, the first one that they built on that property because that was when the time that they have started building their properties too. So
Mm-hmm.
I paid them and they were building my property for me. So it was installment payment plan that I did with them. So now that house is complete and paid for and everything is in Accra in Pokuasi. That was the first project that I did. And because we once you go home, you have to find somewhere that you can sleep. Then once
Mm-hmm.
that was done, then I begin to think, okay, now we have to find something to make us money when we go, because I don't want to go and always keep coming back here. I want to go and stay, and that was
Yeah.
how the pig farm came in and the farming and everything came
Okay, so you have basically explained the first thing that you are majoring in, which is the pig farming, right? Where you are investing, doing a lot. Apart from the pig farming and then the housing thing, what else are you doing? Because I know you are doing corn farm as well.
in. Yes, yeah. So apart from the pig farm, so initially in Kumasi, we were going to do poultry farm too over there on the same farm. We
Mhm.
actually have the poultry farm built. It's really long. It was going to take about 10,000 poultry chicken. But then we saw that the pigs were growing faster, so we had to turn that into a pig,
Yeah.
pig somewhere pig pen for the pigs to be in.
Hmm.
So right after that, had to find a different way to raise the chicken, because I
Yeah.
want to start that. So this is the story that I wanted to tell you, that how I came across to meet like honest people. So somewhere in the Volta, one day Felicia was saying she added me to some group on WhatsApp, and there was a guy. The first post I saw was there was somebody, some man over there. He's like, you know, I'm really looking for investors to help me build a farm or something, but he doesn't have any money. I saw that post, so I sent the person like a private message. I wanted to know more about him. So
Yeah.
I told him that, you know what, you know, I have a little bit, I have some money somewhere that I'm trying to do something with, but I don't know. I'm trying to find someone who knows more about poultry farm and all those farms and crops, beans, and all those things. And he was like, that's what I do for people. But those people, they always cheat him. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? If you become loyal to me, we're going to do this together. You know. And then it took me about a week. I got more information about him, and I saw that he was somebody that I can trust. You
Mm-hmm.
know. So I got one of the guys that Felicia was friends with over there to go and visit him. So he went and visit them. He visited him and he told me that yes, that man is very, very loyal. Like we just have to come together and build like a company, something, farming, because he's good about farming. So that's how the Volta Virgin poultry farm started. So we,
Okay.
we started that 3 months ago, but now it's
Mm-hmm.
complete. It's all complete and done.
Well, 3 months
Okay.
in building a chicken coop. 3 months.
Yeah, yeah. Because that chicken coop, it it can hold up to 20,000 chickens in there. I know the guy who assessed it said that it can take up to about 30,000, but because we have divided it into a little bit portion for like
Yeah,
when we bring the smaller the chicks.
the smaller ones. Yeah.
So yeah, if we add that part to it, it will hold about 30,000 chickens together all together. And so beside that alone over there, we have a corn farm over there outside
Okay.
the chicken coop, and that chicken, the corn farm is right now it's 5 acres right now, but we are going to expand that one to about 30 acres so that we can use that to feed the chicken, and also
The
use
chicken.
that to feed the pigs instead of us buying food a lot all the time.
Yeah, I think coming in, I think that is a perfect idea that you're not going to spend money buying feed from other places, but you grow them and then you feed them with it. So at the end of the day, all the money stays in the farm. The only
Mm,
one that goes out is maybe when you have to go and get other medicals for the pigs and then for the chicken. I think that is a
yeah,
good idea. Yeah, that is a good idea. And um, somebody is watching right now and they would wish that they would start something like what you are doing, especially where there's an issue is the land issue.
mm,
How did you come about getting this large plot of land? How did you? Because here, when I speak to brothers and sisters, they're like, "No, I don't trust people to get me land, blah blah blah, and all that." How did you? Is it because you are from Ghana, so you knew the system, or what? I want you to advise someone who is ready to buy a land in Africa or in Ghana and want to start something. Like, what is the process? What process did you go
okay.
through?
So the process of buying the land, one thing that I noticed that whenever people over here in the US or outside in the diaspora got when we come together with other people in Ghana and maybe you ask them to go and do research for you, and when they come back and tell you that hey, when I went, they said that we need to buy this, they said that we need to go here, we need to do that. Most people over here sometimes don't believe them, but you know
Mm-hmm.
what? Because if you are doing something or when you are doing something and you're trying to skip steps, the result is going to be the exact same thing. It will skip you. You know, that's what happened to a lot of people. Because when you go and they tell you that, okay, we need to go and see this chief, he will need
Uh
a
huh.
hundred Ghana cedis. Don't say
Yeah.
that, no, 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 we will do it this way. No, do it as he said. Pay that 100 cedis. Go and see the chief. When they come back and they tell you that we need a snap for the chief, just do that. Give them the snap. When they tell you that we need a surveyor, just do that. Don't say that I'm going to get my own surveyor or whatever. Long story. Give them long story. You have to follow those processes. I'm not just saying that just follow the process, but ask questions. Okay, so what is that for? So that you understand it, but don't try to skip them. Because if you try to skip something in between, in the long run, you might miss some documents and they will come back and be
Yeah.
like, no, you didn't do it right. You have to go and do that and you can't have the land no more. See, I'm a scientist. So what I do, I follow principle. Like I
Yeah.
don't, Because especially if I'm sitting in the lab and I'm trying to make something and I'm trying to jump steps, it's going to do something else that I don't want it to do. So I
Yeah.
use the same principle in my life. I follow instructions, and that's what I did in all the land that I bought. The first one in Kumasi, we bought it from someone who had already bought the land from a chief. So we met with the person, and he told us that okay, I bought this land from a chief. The land is over here. It's mine, and here's the document. So he showed us the documents. So all we did was okay, where is the chief at? And he showed us the chief. He's like, before we go and see the chief, you have to be prepared. You have to do traditions and all those things before you can see the chief. I did
Yeah.
not say
Yeah.
no, no, no. Even whatever he requested, I added more to it because
Yeah.
I want because everybody likes incentives. Once they know that you are you are willing to do something, they will do everything for you. They will not. Even if their intention was to cheat you. Once they see that you are good, they become straight with you. No,
Yeah.
that's what I did. So I followed all those steps to get my land. So he gave us the document. We went to the chief and verified that he bought the land from the chief, and the chief was like, yes, he bought it from us. Then we asked the chief, okay, so now that the land is not in your name and it's in his name, what do we do? See, that's the thing. You have to ask questions too. Everywhere you go, you can't just be like, oh, he said it, that
Yeah.
is it, let's go. No, ask questions. So we asked the chief and said, okay, go to the registrar's office, make sure he hasn't sold it to nobody. And if you go, the chief told us this is how much you're going to pay. So before we went there, we know that Ghana, like it's like inflation happens every day. So I added extra money. That when you go, maybe if it's not how much he said, just add the money. Don't even ask them questions. So we went. They told us nobody has bought the land. We did the research, and so right then in the registrar's office, I was ready. Okay, one thing that I want to tell people is you cannot do land researches when you are not ready. You have to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
You have the money.
Yeah.
Be prepared
Yeah.
so that when things happen, you grab them as you go. Otherwise, somebody might come back and have all the money, and you come back and you don't have that. That property that you wanted will be gone. So right then in the registrar's office, this man went with my sister and my brother, and when after the register did the search and found out that there was nobody, like it wasn't registered to anybody else. We just paid the guy half of the money right then. He gave the document to the registrar's office, and they told us that we can express it and they can be done in less than a week, or we can wait
Mm-hmm.
for like a month. So I paid the express money and we got it in 2 days, all the documents and
Oh,
everything.
okay. Beautiful.
So yeah, and that was how the Kumasi one I got to have it. But in the Volta region, we have to go and see some chiefs over there because the land belongs to them. The same thing
Okay.
that we did the exact same thing. We went and see the chief. He showed us the land, and he told us that we have to do some tradition, buy some snap, like some drinks and some money, a little bit money for the family members whose name is on the properties. So he got them all together because we were buying a lot of land over there. We initially bought we have about 5 acres over there that we initially
Mhm.
got, but right now we have over 100 and something acres over there
Wow.
for other project that we are doing. So, but when it comes to the Chiefs, you have to respect them. That's how one thing too that I noticed that most people outside Ghana might not want to do. Because they will get there and they will give you the phone. Maybe you talk to the chief. You don't just start anyhow. You have to respect them.
Yeah.
And let them know that you actually respect them. Become friends with them.
Yeah.
And explain your project to them so that they will have you in their interest. They will be willing to help you. And that's
Mhm.
exactly what I did. And could you believe that this chief in the Volta, sometimes he goes to my farm and help them work over there.
Wow.
Yeah, he helped them because he knows that he told the guy over there that, he's seen something in me,
Time will
because,
tell.
yeah, you have to respect people. So my advice to people who want to do projects in Ghana is when you want to get the land, please don't skip steps. Just go through the
Mhm.
right channels. If they have to pay the document fee, don't say that no, you're not going to pay the document fee, or don't say that I'll pay the document fee, but on my own terms. No, just follow the right steps, and you will get everything right, and nobody is going to cheat you.
Yeah, yeah. So it means that what you are trying to say is that there are different ways we do things across the world, right? You
Yes.
cannot expect what is done in America to be done in Africa. Exactly when you go to see a chief, even us, you need to go with, like you were saying, you need to go with a schnapp, with even an elderly person to go and see the chief. But sometimes, mostly, what people don't understand is when you're even going to buy a land for them and you tell them that, oh, this is what they're expecting you to do. They don't want to do it because they feel like, no, that is not how things are done. And I like the fact that you are saying that you went the way they wanted you to do, but you asked questions. And even at the end of the day, the whole chief himself came to the farm and then be checking you guys out, hey, what is happening and all that. I think that is a one brilliant idea. I have gotten somebody as saying that um, somebody was saying they she's ready to invest, but then we will go into the investment part later on. So right now, I watched a video of you guys sending tractors to the place. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. Okay. So with the farming, because I just don't want this thing to stop there by the just the chicken coop and the pig farm. And
Hmm.
my dreams, like in the future, what I really want to do is like a really large scale farming. Like we want to do the corn, the beans, tomatoes, onion, those vegetables that we use in Ghana. And I realized that in Ghana, whenever like this 5 acre corn taught me a lot of lessons, because we have to go
Yeah.
and get people to come and clear the land and all those things. It took about like a week or 2 weeks for them to just clear the land. When
Hmm.
you could have done that with a tractor in like maybe like 30 minutes. So mm, we decided to buy our own tractor. Yeah, so that we can just use that to do our farming, and it will make the farming go very very quick when we want it. Like, and at the same time, when you have the tractor, you can add so many other things to tractor. Like you can
Hmm.
add the seeder, you can add the plow, you can add like some people even add they add like irrigation stuff to the tractor, and it will drive and irrigate their farm and all those things. So that is what the tractor is for in the future. We want to
So,
do large scale farming with it.
so you spent a lot of money just to get this to
Oh
help you
man,
in the farm.
yeah, I will not even.
But I see,
It's a lot
I
of
don't know
money.
if you can see on the screen, right? This is
Yeah,
very big. This is very big, and it's really expensive, right?
yeah, it's very expensive.
I think I think you guys should write a letter to the president and then maybe give you tax waive or whatever thing, because you guys are bringing something big into Ghana. How many people are you working with right now?
Oh, like the people working for me in Kumasi, I have 3 people, and in the Volta, we are now hiring people. So we are going to hire 4 people.
Oh,
Then later on, we add 2 more people to it. But when it
okay,
comes to the project, the farm project, I basically built everything by myself, like the poultry and the pig farm and all those. But there's another project that I'm doing right now with the beans. That is the one
uh-huh,
that I will bring other people. I have actually bring some people on board to invest
okay,
in that beans farming. And that will be the
okay,
first one that I will do. But there will be more to come later on. Like we
okay,
have a structure on how we're going to pay investors
okay,
back and all those things. Uh,
okay. Okay. Anybody who is watching us right now, let's do our brothers a favor and then go check their YouTube channel out. As you can see on the screen, it is CWT Enterprises. Let's go and check it out and then maybe subscribe. We have to subscribe to their channel and then make things happen for them, like I have done already. So let us all go there and then subscribe and then maybe we can discuss with them, do more, and then share more about what they are doing. Now let's go to the investment strategies. Now somebody is watching this awesome conversation, and the person is thinking, I really want to try and do maybe go into such things, but can I invest in your business? Is there any investment opportunities for anybody who is watching us right now? And kindly
Yeah.
give details of how somebody can, get into it and then be part of your business.
Okay, yeah, I will let maybe you open the computer about the information thing then so that I can give people specific information about what
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we actually took like about like a month or so to do research about how we can get people to invest. Because one thing that I realized is that when there's a lot of people here who wants to move to Ghana, but then they can most of them just go for about 2 weeks, and when their money run out, then they come back. And to me,
yeah.
it never made sense to me. But
Hmm.
if you have something over there that will can make you money, and you can spend money over there anytime, you don't have to rush to go back to wherever you came from. You know. So this, I thought about it like that 100 acres that we got. Initially, I was just going to leave it. And when I go back home, then I start my farming on it. But it didn't make sense for
Yeah,
land to just sit there and just go waste. So I came up with
yeah.
an idea. We came up with an idea that we're gonna ask people to invest if they will invest. Initially, we thought our people might just be skeptical about it, so we just have to know how we go about it. But
Hmm.
when we brought it out to our people, some people were interested in it, and we got about 4 people to actually invest in the 100 acre one, which is actually
Okay,
going. It's ongoing right now. It's going on right now. We are clearing the
okay.
land, and that's what the tractor is for. It's going to start plowing the land, and we're going to start planting. So the investment opportunity is for. We know the amount that will cost us to like plant the whole crops and water it, put chemicals or insecticide and all those things on it, and harvest it and sell it. We have done all the cost analysis already.
Hmm.
So we want to know like we know exactly that it doesn't matter how much you have to invest.
Okay.
But right now the minimum that we were starting with was $1,000 or more, like
$1,000. Okay.
or more. But this one that we are doing right now, we have actually ended that one because we have gotten people who wanted to invest with us and do that.
Oh,
But
really? Wow.
but right after this one, because I had this I was going to talk about this later on, but we had actually secured another 100 acres right next to this one. The same
Hmm.
landlord, he actually, they're talking about landlord. Let me come back to the landlord again. Because we have such a relationship with him, like a good one, he actually gave us this 100 acres and he told me to pay on maybe in about 5 years. He's not even going to worry about it because he knows me.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he has secured that for us. So in the future, we're going to also open more investment to other people who want to invest with us,
Hmm.
and they can add their money. It doesn't like in the future. We're just going to start maybe with like $100 because we want more people to come on
Okay.
board. To know, like to be able to have something home that they can call this is mine. I'm part of this thing. Because in the long run, with everything that I'm doing with the farming, I want to move towards like setting up like a wholesale somewhere that we can go and package all the things that we do and sell it to
Hmm.
people. That is
Yeah.
the main thing that I'm working towards.
Okay.
Um, yeah, but let me give you some little bit breakdown on the investment thing. Okay,
Okay.
so
So I'm coming. So the investment one, the one you're going to mention is the new 100 acres of plot that you have.
yeah,
This
100
is where
acres.
the
Yeah,
investment goes into. Okay.
yeah. So this one is going to be it's going to be cowpeas, like beans, the normal beans that
Yes.
we
Okay.
eat in Ghana. Yeah. So
Hmm.
this is how I came down to. It came down to. So the whole land, it was going to cost us about $20,000 to
Hmm.
complete it, or like from planting to harvesting. No, but the
Okay.
land cost itself is not part of it because I
Fine.
have already paid for the land and stuff, so it wasn't part of it. So
Hmm.
let's say if somebody was investing like at all the $20,000, they will
Hmm.
get all the they will get all the profit because
After
yeah,
expenses.
they will get all the profit after expenses is done. We just give the person all the profit because I personally, like I told her that personally with this one, I don't want anything out of it. I just want to help people who might not
Okay.
have much, so that
Okay.
they can have money to
Okay.
do what they want to do. So, but I, the people who invest more, we want to give them profit sharing, and the people who
Okay.
invest less, we will give them based on percentages. You know,
Percentages. Okay.
yeah. So let's say if somebody invested all the $20,000, we will just give them the 100% profit after the expenses. And if someone invested the $15,000, we will give them $7,500 on top of their
Wow.
$15,000. So,
Hmm.
and let's
That is
say
like half of that.
yeah, that is less. So people,
75%.
we have we made it in such a way that if you invest anywhere from 70 to like 80% or maybe like all the 100%, you will be the one getting the profit percent, the profit
Percent.
profit share, yeah, sharing. But if people who invest less than that, they will be the people getting the percent, like they will
Interest.
get the percent on the interest, like the percent interest. That's how I should say it.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, because at the
Okay.
long
So
run, we
wait, I'm trying to understand something here. Assuming I bring 20,000, all of it,
yes,
and then somebody also comes in with a 20,000, will you take that person's, or since I've brought
no,
it, that is it?
no, we
No.
only get we made sure that everything that we are doing will add up to 100%. So we are not going to
Oh,
go
okay.
above that. So if somebody
Oh, okay.
invests out the $20,000, that is it. We're not going to add nobody to
Nobody. Okay. 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 Okay.
it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Continue.
Yeah. So the the initial investment, let's say if somebody invested like $5,000, this person is going to get 25% interest after the 4 months that the beans is being harvested and sold.
Okay.
So that 25% interest is going to be like $1,250. You will get
Mm.
that at the end of the 4 months with your
Plus your initial.
plus your initial money.
So you
You
get the
know,
full
so
Oh,
you get,
okay.
yeah. So the person will get $6,250
back.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
will give, yeah, and all of these that I'm talking about, we did not just come out with it like anyhow. We have done research. We went to the
Research.
market. We actually hired some people to go around and ask in the market how much the beans will be sold for, and who can we supply to. And we actually have some buyers standing by, ready to buy them, and all those
Mm-hmm.
things. We have done research and know exactly where to take them to, and the
Okay.
transportation and everything. We have already sorted all those things out. So after all of that, that's
Okay.
when we came out with this kind of percentages in the profit sharing, because we
Okay. So
also
what is
look.
the period?
Okay,
What is the period of the investment? Because
okay,
I think I wrote 4 months here. Is it when from the planting session to harvesting and selling?
so
That is
yes,
the 4 months. So
yes. So the from the day that the last seed is sown, that's where the 4 months begin.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that people will know, because it takes 3 months for the cowpea
Mm-hmm.
to be
Okay.
good to sell. And once you harvest it, you have to dry it, and you have to get it in specification to send it to the market and give it to
Mm-hmm.
sell it and all those things. So that's why in the state on the agreement
Okay.
we said that from the day that the last seed is sown, 4 months from that date is when people are supposed to expect their money.
Mm-hmm.
And after that too, whenever we get the payment back, in the agreement it says that people should expect their money within 14 days. Because once you get the money, you have to do the calculations, deduct all those initial investment and all those things out of it. So, so we want people to not kind of come out and rush you. Oh, you just sold it, give me my money. No, we have to, do them bank those
Okay.
calculations too. Yeah. So we actually get
Okay.
professionals
So
to go
in that
over these things.
mhm.
Yeah, we
So
have
in
a lot
that
of
means,
professionals.
would you let will the investors be aware of the expenses that were made
Yes,
or
we
no?
actually have all the expenses on the agreement. We show them this is how much this
Okay.
costs. Everything is broken down on the agreement that we will buy beans like the seeds this much, we will buy this much. So they know everything from the right before we even start.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when
Okay.
the beans is harvested too, we have the calculation done, like how much, like how many bags are we going to get from each acre. We have everything broke down on the paper, so that they know. Because
Okay.
like I said, I'm doing this to help other people who might not have more money to do what they want to do. So I don't want to cheat anybody, because I don't want anybody's money to be in my pocket, and I don't want my money to be in their pocket too. So we
Yeah.
just want to let them know what we are buying and what we are using the money for.
Mm. Okay. So assuming someone is ready now, and then they want to contact you, what is it? Is it only for um, diasporan, or anybody else can invest into this?
Yes, anybody else can invest in this if they want to. You see, like it doesn't matter where you're from, as long as you are willing to come on board, we will bring you on board. And so right now, like I said, the first one is already booked, so it's done.
Mm-hmm.
But we have
Mm-hmm.
another one on the side. So let's say right now, if I get people who wants to be like, okay, this sounds good. We already have the land over there. We still have another 100 acres sitting there. We have not
Yeah.
even done anything on it. But that one we can start, because that part alone we're going to plant soya on it. That's what
Mm-hmm.
the plan is for on that one. But then we can always change our mind to plant something, because we have seasons in Ghana that when you sell some things it will go faster, and some things might not go faster. So we are trying to target those seasons for the investment purpose. Now, if it was mine, I can plant anything anytime. But since it's
Yeah.
investment, I have to find a season that things will go really quick. So, and we have come to conclusion that it's either going to be the soya beans on the next one, or tomatoes on that one.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
yeah, so those are the main thing for now. But we might have something come up, because the guy who's doing the research, he's always researching and trying to find out the best way to go.
All right, beautiful. Brothers and sisters who are watching us right now, if you would like to send an email to my brothers, I'm putting them. You give me just a second to put the email address down here so that you can pick it up and then email them right now to know more about the business ideas that they are bringing on board. So I'm just putting them right now on your screen. You can pick it up, twt.enterprise.inc@gmail.com. So you can pick it up and then send them an email, and then you can start talking about investing in Africa with the brother who is, and then the sister who are already doing it here in Ghana. Now let's move to the other project that I would like to show the video on. You are doing something on residential housing or purpose. Can you tell us a bit about that residential, which is part
Okay.
of the CWT enterprise? Yeah.
Yes. So the residential one, uh, what we are doing is, because initially we were going to start residential somewhere in Accra, but then we
Mm-hmm.
already have the land bought and everything paid for, but it's just sitting there and waiting. But right now, what we are doing is we are helping other brothers to get people to join their residential development. So
Mm-hmm.
we have people in Ghana who has they've helped us to get our properties. So we are helping them, or we are advertising for them, because what they do is, if you want to build a house in Ghana and you're trying to find somebody that you can trust, you can go over there and buy one of them. The one that you are showing right now is a property, an estate in Pocoase. We have a
Focus.
relationship with the lady. Like you can buy the house from them, and within less than 6 months they will complete the house and bring you your documents and your keys. They have payment plan that they will give you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like they will set it up for you, and if you can't pay that much, they actually have some special payment plan that they can give you. They are willing to work with people, these are the things that most people don't know about. Like, you don't have to have all the money upfront, but they can work with you, especially on the initial payment. You know, maybe they will start with, because you have to pay about 20% upfront. If you can't pay that 20%, they will work with you. Maybe pay them $100 every 2 weeks, whatever you can afford. They will work with you. And
Mhm.
so, if anybody is interested in buying a house, and if you are not interested in buying a house, we have another brother who does property. He builds, like, he will sell you the land and he will build it for you. He will find the contractors, everything, and he will make you payment. He will make payment plan for you too. Then you pay him as he builds your house for you.
Okay, so how much is a house like this, and how many rooms do we have in there?
So the standard house, the one that you see over there like that. I bought this one long ago, and it actually look way better right now than that.
Yeah.
So, this one, when I bought it, it was $35,000. It was 2 bedroom and a hall and everything, and the electricity, everything comes with the water, everything in it. And but right now they are selling it for about, is it about
45.
45 or $50,000 or
It's
something.
45.
Yeah, 45. But when you do payment plan, they have interest on it. So let's just make it around like 40, maybe 46, $47,000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So,
And
and this is not the only one that they have over there. They have other properties over there like 65, 70, 80, and 100, depending on how many bedrooms you want.
mhm.
And they can make modification to fit your style that you want. Those all those comes with extra money that you will have to pay.
Okay,
Sometimes
so
yeah,
with something like this, you make part payment, and then they give
yes,
you some years to finish the
to
payment,
finish
right?
the payment. Yes,
Hmm.
yes, yes. You make some part
Wow,
payment, then they give
wow.
you years to finish the payment. But back in those days, what they did was, you have to pay at least 80% of it done before they give you the keys. So right now,
Wow.
I might have to be updated on it. Maybe they
Yeah.
have changed it. Yeah. So
Yeah, I think you guys on the right path of helping diasporas to move to the motherland, because most people, even here, we find it difficult to trust certain people to work with us. So if you have gone through all this process, and to me, I feel like the positivity of what you are doing is way higher than the negatives. I know you might have gone through some issues, but I feel
oh,
like more of them, because you can't you and I know you are smiling, both of you are smiling, but there's part of it that got you frown like damn, but you guys are focusing on the positive side of whatever you are doing. And that is so beautiful. And I think that a lot of people should reach out to you and then learn from how you guys are doing it. Because honestly, I don't know both of you, but through social media, we've become like a family, especially with Felicia, having a conversation, supporting my school. That was like surprisingly, she just put it out on Facebook. I was like, wow. So we have people like that who understand the way Africans live and Africans do their things. And I think you guys are doing good. I would love you to put out your last words to everybody who is watching us right now. And then your email is there. After this, I'll personally uh, do a video, put your email out there, let people know what you guys are into and how they can contact you to help them move successfully and start business on the motherland. So your last word to everybody watching you.
okay. Yeah. So my my word to people is that, you know sometimes whenever you want to start something, it's difficult sometimes, you know but just don't give up and be like, okay, I tried, it didn't work. Because when you want to try something, if you said I'm going to try, which means, yeah, you just want to do it. But when you say that I'm going to do it no matter what, you will do it. And that's that approach that I had. I didn't care like if I was going to lose money on the way, but I know that somehow, some way, it was going to work out. You know, and for people like outside Ghana who are trying to move to Ghana, I would say that, just do your research, find people that you can trust. They are good people in Ghana, you know. But when you
Mhm.
get them, please don't treat them anyhow. I keep saying this over and over. The more when you treat them better, they will respond to you. They will treat you better too. But if you're trying to like be like, I don't know how to say, like outsmart them, you
Mm-hmm.
might end up hurting yourself. Just treat them as your brother. Just treat them as your sister. Respect them, and they will respect you back. And when you tell them to do something, if they use your money, please repay them back. Some of them, because
Yeah.
sometimes we will send people to go and buy some stuff or do something for us, but then we forget that they have to travel over there. Just provide all those things for them. Once they see that
Mm-hmm.
you are going to be doing, like, you are helping them get what they want, and they are getting helping you get what you want, they'll be willing to do anything for you. And this is
Okay.
one advice, the main one that I would say: if you're going to have somebody help you do something, because this is how I did mine. Those people that were helping me, I asked them if they will quit their job, because most of them were not making that much, and I will pay them that salary, and I was paying them every month the exact amount that they were making or more. So they were
Okay.
dedicated to me. You
Okay.
get what I mean? So at that point, if you have to do anything, it goes faster. They are not going to tell you tomorrow, today, because you have employed them to help you do the things that you want. And so that's my advice that I'll give to people. Just don't give up trying to build Ghana. Because if you want to sit here and talk about Ghana, but you're not willing to help over there, don't even talk about it. Just let people who are willing to help the country talk about the country. And those
Yeah.
people who are not willing to help the country, just don't sell Ghana in a negative way because you have a bad experience. Because we are the
Yeah.
only people who can like show Ghana to other people or Africa to other people. No one else will do it. But if we are showing them in a negative way, that's how they will see us too. We might think we are just
Yeah.
talking bad about the country, but in other words, we are talking bad about us. You know? So we have to learn how we showcase Africa to other people. Because that is the only way we can develop. Because people will begin to see that, oh, Africa is beautiful. Let me go and see, and they will start investing in all those things. And that is what I'll tell
Yeah.
people for now.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. I know Felicia will say you have said it all. So, all right. So, I want to really appreciate you guys coming on my channel. This wouldn't be the last. This wouldn't be the first. We will do more. I'll bring you on each and every month or every week, whatever. We will talk about whatever you are doing is the process. So, from where you are right now, I know the next major milestone will also come here and share with the people. Let them know what exactly you guys are doing. So I really appreciate you guys coming on my channel and sharing your experiences about getting the land, starting farming in Ghana, and everything that has to do with it. I really appreciate you a lot. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Have a good day.
All right, you too.
Bye.
All right, so thank you very much, guys, for checking us out. They did well. It was marvelous. I was surprised seeing that just one pig with a lot of piglets. Yeah, that's so beautiful. Maybe I might try. I will talk to them. I will have to invest into what they are doing. So if you're also watching, make sure you get into contact with them and then you invest into what they are doing. I really appreciate you checking on my YouTube channel. Share this video and then send it across the world. Let people learn how to do things, how to get things done here in Ghana. I appreciate you very much for checking on my YouTube channel. I want to say bye.